Oh, hello and welcome. I got a roulette strategy to share with you here, and I don't remember where I learned this. I learned this a long time ago. I saw it somewhere. I think I saw it on YouTube somewhere. I'm not sure. Uh, but I've tested it before, and anyway, to leave it up to you to what you think of it. I forget what it's supposed to be called. So I'm just going to call it a double down strategy. Basically, you're betting on red and black, and uh, what you're doing is you're betting on both red and black at the same time. And when you lose on one of them, you're going to basically martingale your bet. You know, and you keep track of each individually. So the idea being that obviously if you're losing on one, the other one's winning. So why not, bet a flat bet on the one that's winning while you're martingaling the other one that's losing, and then if it flip flops, then that's fine. But meanwhile, you're constantly getting some money back, you know, on the side that's winning. And then if a zero or a double zero hits, then you have to raise them each independently of each other. So then it gets a little complicated. But anyway, I'll show it to you, and you can see what you think of it. And so as always, I don't, you gamble at your own risk. I'm not taking any liability for what you choose to do. And this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is just a strategy that, might help, you know, be a little bit more efficient in how you're betting so that maybe you don't lose as much as quickly, or maybe you'll actually, make something with it. But there's no guarantees here is the point. So you gamble at your own risk. Anyway, let me show you here. Oh, I gotta reload the page. You gotta click it and then reload the page. It's so stupid. Okay, here we go. And I'll mute the audio. Okay, because that tends to overwhelm it. All right, so I'm here at Bovada. That's bovada.lv. Um, and you can play for free, which is what I'm doing. They give you $1,000 to start off with of pretend money, and it's a great place to just kind of test your strategies at. You know, if you're gonna gamble for real, I would suggest a real casino. I wouldn't go to an online casino because if you go to a real physical casino, it's you're protected by a gaming commission, and if you go to an online casino, depending on what state you're in, it may not be legal. There's only, you know, I think California it's legal to gamble online for like at a place like Bovada here, which is an offshore casino. Other states like New Jersey, you can only gamble online at they have New Jersey based casinos that have online gambling. And if you live within the borders of their, I think it's New Jersey and a couple other states, I'm not sure. Yeah, then you can play at those casinos online if you live in that state. So yeah, the law is for the most part, online gambling in the United States is mostly illegal at the moment. You know, So anyway, you got to look into the laws of it on your own. So let me show you this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start off. I'm going to bet the minimum bet on both of these. Okay, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, so black won, which means that red lost. So I'm going to martingale that, and then just continue betting flat on black. So I got 2 on red and 1 on black. Okay, so now I got to put 4 there and 1 here. Okay, so that's the thing about this is keeping track of your of your bets. Okay, I can't just hit the double button because it's you're doing 2 things at once here that are independent of each other. Okay, so now I got to go 8 here, and I just go 1 there. Okay. Okay, so now red paid off, and boom, I'm $3 in profit. Okay, so now that red paid off, I got but black lost, so I gotta double my bet on black, and I put the base bet on red. Okay, now I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, here we go. So you getting the idea here? So the only thing you haven't seen is what happens if a 0 or a double 0 comes up. Okay, now that one, so now I'm $5 in profit. So now I got to double my bet here because that lost, and I go to $1 there. So you can kind of consistently go up here as long as you don't bust on one of them, and as long as a 0 doesn't come up. If a 0 comes up, it gets complicated. You got to do these separately from each other. So I believe that was right. I had a 2 before, now that lost, and now, okay, so I think that's right. 4 and 1. Here we go. If I get off my, if I don't concentrate on what I'm betting, I'm going to forget what I'm supposed to bet. Okay, that one won. So now I got a $7 in profit. So I'm going to go 1, 2 there because that lost, and 1 there. Okay, that one. Now I'll make bucks in profit. So we'll go 2 here and 1 there. All right, 2 there and 1 there. See, as long as I bet unevenly, as long as these are different amounts, and I hit on the bigger one, then I end up making money. Oops. 4 on that one, 1 on that one. Okay, here we go. Okay, I put 8. And then 1. Okay, so that one. Now I'm 12 bucks up. So 1, 2 there, and 1 there. So you see, you can make profit pretty steadily here until until something goes wrong, obviously. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay. So, it's a pretty easy system to remember what it is you're supposed to do. It's not like a lot of complicated steps, which is nice. And if you want to make money faster, you would simply make your base bet higher. Of course, you're restricted to, your maximum bankroll and your minimum and maximum bets. Okay, so red 1, which means I put 2 on black and 1 on red. One, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, 16 bucks up.